Are you struggling to unit test your custom authorized attribute in C#? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, and today we're going to break it down step by step. I totally get how frustrating it can be when your tests don't behave as expected. You write your code, and then it seems like everything is working fine in production. But testing reveals a different story. You're in the right place to find clarity. Here's the specific question we're tackling today. One user asked, "Why is my custom authorized attribute returning true when it shouldn't?" They provided a simple implementation and some test code, but they're stuck on why the authorization check is passing. Sound familiar? Let's dive into it. To understand this issue, we need to look closely at how the authorized attribute works. The onAuthorization method checks if the user is authorized, and if not, it should handle the unauthorized request. But if it's returning true unexpectedly, we need to investigate the isAuthorize method. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that can help you streamline your testing process and avoid these headaches in the future. To begin unit testing the custom authorized attribute, the user should first ensure that they have the necessary testing framework set up. In this case, NUnit is being used. Next, the user should create a test method that will simulate a scenario where the user is not authorized. This involves setting up a mock action context with a principal that does not have the required roles. In the test method, the user should arrange the mock action context to include the principal and the necessary request configuration. This setup is crucial for accurately testing the authorization logic. After setting up the mock context, the user should invoke the onAuthorization method of the authorization attribute. This will trigger the authorization logic and allow for the assertion of the expected outcome. Finally, the user should assert that the response status code is forbidden, confirming that the authorization logic is functioning as expected when the user is not authorized. Fun fact, did you know that unit testing was first introduced in the 1990s? It has since become a crucial part of software development, helping us catch bugs before they reach production. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests that you need to assign a role to the authorization attribute. In the provided example, the test role is assigned to the principal. Instead, assign a different role to the attribute. This user points out that if no roles are assigned to the attribute, it defaults to true. Therefore, ensuring the correct role is assigned is crucial for the test to behave as expected. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always write tests that mirror your production scenarios closely. This will help you catch issues early and ensure your tests are reliable. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to troubleshoot your custom authorized attribute effectively. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on coding and testing.